In the heart of West Africa, where the sun sets golden over the Sahel, a young man rose from the dust of the land, not with a crown, not with a title, but with courage, conviction, and a rifle slung across his shoulder. His name is Ibrahim Traoré. He was not born into power. He was not the son of a president. Ibrahim Traoré was born in 1988 in the humble town of Bondoukoui, in the Boucle du Mouhoun region of Burkina Faso, a land of farmers, a land of struggle, a land where stories are passed down like heirlooms, from firelight to firelight. Childhood and education. Like many sons of the soil, Traoré grew up watching his country wrestle with poverty, with violence, with betrayal from its own leaders. He was quiet, observant, the kind who listened more than he spoke. His path led him to the University of Ouagadougou, where he studied geology. But the soil of the land did not call to him the way justice did. And so, he made a choice. He joined the army. In the military, Traoré stood out, not for his power, but for his discipline, calm under fire, respected by his brothers in arms. He rose through the ranks, earning trust on the battlefield, especially during the rise of jihadist violence that swept across Burkina Faso. While the nation bled, the people cried out for protection, and as their cries echoed through the land, something began to stir in the heart of Ibrahim Traoré. In October 2022, the winds of change howled through the capital, Ouagadougou. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, only 34 years old, led a group of young soldiers to overthrow Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba, who had seized power just months earlier. The people, weary of broken promises, watched once again as the military took the stage. But this time, something felt different. The man on the screen was young, determined, and when he spoke not of power, but of duty, of restoring dignity to the people of Burkina Faso. "We will not sell our country," he declared. "We will fight for our sovereignty, for our people." Traoré made bold moves. He distanced Burkina Faso from old colonial ties. He called on African unity. He stood defiant against foreign interference and promised to return power to the people through a transition process. He wore no lavish suits. He did not speak in polished diplomatic French. He spoke like a soldier, like a son of the soil. But with power comes pressure. Some fear the cycle of coup may never end. Others question the lack of elections, the shrinking space for opposition. The world watches with wary eyes. But in the streets of Ouagadougou, murals of Traoré rise like monuments. Children chant his name. To them, he is not just a man, he is a symbol of rebellion, of resistance, of hope. So what lies ahead for Ibrahim Traoré? Will he keep his word? Will he lead the nation back to civilian rule? Or will history repeat itself, just as it has in the land of Thomas Sankara and many before him? Only time will tell. But for now, the tale of Ibrahim Traoré is still being written. And in the great book of Africa's stories, his chapter is one of the most daring yet. This is the story of a young captain who dared to change his nation. And that is the tale of Ibrahim Traoré, the warrior president of Burkina Faso. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. More stories of Africa's leaders and legends are coming soon.